Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with Craftymon, and guys, when this comes out, it will be after Christmas, but when I'm recording it, it's the 22nd. Basically, I've said a few times in videos this week, I was sort of bulk recording. By that I do just mean I've tried to get everything recorded by Tuesday. At the time of recording, I've only got part 3 of GTA, plus one stream to do before I can essentially rest, plus some editing. But thankfully at the minute, guys, I will basically be able to spend Christmas without needing to edit, upload, or anything. The Christmas video that'll be coming out, it will be set after it's edited to basically upload at a time. At time recording, no idea what time. I don't know whether I should do it earlier or normal time, which is normally 5 o'clock UK time. But guys, we're gonna sleep and then discuss that. Plus, I've got a few things I do need to show beforehand. First, this is apparently a mob magnet, which I kind of get. It's kind of dark. Second, I went and did these. Not all of them, because I couldn't. There was the ones like down there. I then also put the trapdoors. Like to go down there, and at some point I will do it so there's a staircase, and actually properly make proper use of all that space, because it should be a shame to waste. But I better put the trapdoors into there. There will need to be doors put on for here and there. The roof also does need to come off, which will be getting done in today's episode. Hello? Because I'm gonna need a load of leather. Basically, what I want to do is basically be able to go and be like, okay, this is half of the, like, at least want to get most of the enchantment room done, and then I'll also be making a broom room. That, guys, it didn't take me that long. I spent a few hours a couple of days ago, at time recording, and basically went and made a tree farm. Because I was like, I never have wood, or more specifically, I never have access to wood that's easy. So I put a giant thing over it so it stops the trees from growing stupidly high. The jungle trees can still grow to their full heights, because it's literally at the very limit of those. Because I was like, okay, I do not want the jungle trees to start growing. I don't want jungle trees, dark oak saplings to start growing before I put this. Sorry. Before I put like this over it. I've also planted some of these. Now, annoyingly, what I will do is if I find out the fact of that they're not growing because of that, because it's white stained glass, I don't think it'll make a difference. I also made room so I can put another. I basically went and spent a good bit. I take a bit of time. I went and spent a tiny bit of time just basically getting saplings, and I had most of them. Like, I had some acacia, I had some jungle. But basically, guys, knowing which reason there's a bit of jungle wood in the double chest, I was like, I don't want these to grow. So I'll do that, and then went along, and it's like, went along, did it all, and then there's like 5 seconds later, I'd say 5 seconds, it was about a 2 minute late, it's about a couple minutes later, more important, more specifically, I was like, hold on, what? It's like, oh yeah, jungle trees don't need a forward space. The reason they've got the forward space is I wanted it to completely be normal, because at the time I wasn't going to do acacia. Not acacia. At the time I wasn't going to do cherry. I sort of just went here, here, here. And by most of it I do just mean I was like, oh, here's some oak, here's some jungle. Like birch and that lot like weren't too hard to get, like the acacia weren't too bad. The cherries 100% weren't hard to get. And I knew where dark oak was, because I've got some. And then jungle's jungle. I think I've got a spare jungle sapling. I think. Not 100% sure. Now, guys, the annoying thing is, I don't get access to the set, like, to the back of that, without coming through my whole house, which is kind of a pain. But at the same point, I kind of like it. It kind of just means that I've only got, like, a couple ways to get in here. Granted, there will be a few other ways. I probably will end up making a few ways underground. That just sort of lead to like the ocean or something, and even if I don't, eventually ways will get made. Like eventually I'll end up digging something that basically does. Now guys, why am I willingly doing all this when in reality it's like, hold on, I just missed a few things before potential series over? Potentially. But at the same point, I'd also like a nice house because, guys, any videos recorded after Christmas are going to be a case of, but I don't want to record. I want to play my Legends EA. Because, guys, by the time this comes out, I would have finally played Legends EA. Finally. Is that going to be enough? No. But yeah, so guys, when this comes out, I would have played Legends EA. When this comes out, I more than likely will be playing Legends EA. Just because 5 o'clock upload time. Yeah, more than likely. I'll also be messing around with other stuff that I've got for Christmas. I've got a few. Because I can't remember my exact first teams. But I can remember Pokemon I have used during several Hoenn adventures. Mega Gardevoir's been super useful and definitely an all-star. The Mega Latis, I've used both, they are both busted. See guys, I did the marking out to see where I exactly needed it. I can't remember. But like, they were both super useful. I'm also gonna grab these and do them now. But then there'd been points where Swallow had been useful. Blaziken had more than once saved my ass. But then I also got, because guys, I originally played through with Blaziken. I've done a couple playthroughs since with Blaziken because he is my favourite Hoenn styler. I've done a couple through with Sceptile. My last time I went through with Sceptile, the Kyogre I used, because like, you know what, I want to use Kyogre, and I did because typically speaking, there's not many water types I like. And I did that thing with busted with Primal Evolution. Best choice I've ever made. 1, 2. Guys, basically I used like cobblestone and like, I think it was stone, like, it's basically just cobblestone just to mark out. Leave the door. Just because there will be essentially going off into a room, like there will be, if I mark them out now, like this will then go into an area down there. And same for this. Like, that, most of that wall will be gone, and then there'll just be like an area. Potentially, actually. But there'll also be like double areas, because there's also... But like, Guys, I got a mega shiny Swampert during my first playthrough with the Swampert. Like, I was basically playing through on it because I bought an extra copy of Alpha of Omega Ruby because like Swamp's going to be the most useful here. Like, there's several fire types, ground types, everything. Like, it's just going to slay. And see, I'm tempted to put that beam in too. Just because I don't think it's going to hurt. Yeah, I'm putting it in. And like, but like those are all from several different playthroughs. I think overall I'm gonna have to give it to the Mega Gardevoir because I've used it several times and it saved my ass more than once. It was a goddamn Mega Gardevoir, but it's also a tie between the Mega Lattes. Yes, I've used both because guys, I want to actually be able to use Mega Gardevoir from the beginning through to the end. But you can't in Hoenn and Kalos because again, it's like, but Diantha uses one. It's like, yes, and you're telling me you're not going to meet the Megastone to the end? Yeah, well, it's like, oh, fuck you lot. Like I said. And, you know, it was just super useful. That was just about enough wood. The granted, I've still got some spare, but... Although, guys, will say, probably did use a bit too much. I'm still going to need a load to do roof. Because I had a dumb idea to essentially do this, and I will continue the pattern. I will be basically just taking off the first several layers and just keeping the first one. And, yes, I've been busy. For the most part. If there's anything else I've got to do, then I apologise, but... The whole roof's now been done. From just getting wood, I got 31 cherry saplings. I think I broke down five or six trees. Wasn't that many. A lot of this wood has come from here. And I did not know I used slabs. Slabs on my roof. That was a nice surprise. I did get 4 stacks, and I have gone around and put dark oak doors on everything. But what I am going to do is going to get a stack of dirt. And... quite simply... go all the way around. Now, guys, I will say, I forgot how much of a pain in the ass my house was to make. Like, literally, I forgot. Fine, I'll use 2 stacks. Because literally, I'd made this so long ago, I'd forgot the fact that this was an annoying pattern. Also, yes, I got the villager problem again. I live in a tiny ass house, don't want to have a single villager walk into my house. I extend it to make it look nice, make the pattern look all accurate and all that lot. And now suddenly, I got villager galore. But guys, I had broke a couple of... Like, I'd broke a couple of these, and... Because I was basically just going, Chop, 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 chop. Like, I had to make a new axe. Because my axe was almost near that broke. But I just want to check the furnace room up here, because I don't want to jump down. Okay, so yeah, so that's... Wasn't 100% sure if that finished smelting. Hopefully a stack is enough. See, problem is... I'm getting to a point where this is going to start to be annoying. Actually, you know what? I reckon I go until I run out. So, guys, I'm back, and I've not done all of it. Basically, I've got to tear down some stuff, and I've basically not too much. It turns out to be a case of one row, and I've got to move back. Basically, just got to move one more back, and by one more, I just mean some back, which isn't too much of a problem. Or honestly, I'd rather have this than what I presumed was gonna have. Which is quite simply connected this up to like here was no problem, but like here it was weird, it was odd, did not look nice. But like around the rest of it, it looks perfectly fine. Which is like annoying. Now I'm 100% gonna need more stairs. Guys, I made 2 stacks. I also made slabs because it's like, oh, I'm probably gonna have to use slabs. Uh, now I had to use slabs over here, which doesn't look too bad. And basically, I was like, yeah, no, this just goes back to what it was. I'm not gonna need the glass. I don't think. I'm basically what I probably will just do is slab the top. Just because it's gonna be so much more simpler and looks so much more nicer. Now, for things that I've not done yet, if you look at my house from this side, it's like, okay, but I've got 3 doors. One, this will be covered up and done the stairs, which will mean this will just look fine. But like, I will do that in between episodes. But like, guys, literally just that one side. Which, to be fair, I will take. I will take one side looking a bit annoying and not 100% complete, when this was basically just a rush job and no thought was put into it. It's just like, okay, I can make this work. I can't get up to do any more stairs, so I did make too many, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But yeah, so guys, the reason I didn't finish it was because I started to think, hold on, wait a minute. This whole episode is basically upgrading my base, like full on. I'm gonna leave the one strip here because I kinda do like it. But first, I'm gonna sleep, and I'll also just sort everything out in between episodes. Like, guys, this week wise, I got some spare, like, basically, guys, this full week, for, like, I've weirdly had some spare time. Like, Friday, I was like, okay, I'm out, right, okay, I'll stream tomorrow, I'll record the episode Monster Hunter straight after, it'll be fine. Good thing I did. Because, turns out, I was in ill last Sunday. Guys, I'm perfectly fine, it was, again, not 100% sure, I'm 100% presuming, not a doctor. I seem to be fine now. I'm presuming it was like stomach pains. And by stomach pains, I'm presuming I've just ate something that's not agreed with me. Because, guys, I'm one of those people that's like, this will be fine. It's not like it's been in the cupboard for like a month. Like, I've more than once ate something that's just been lying around. Now, I'm gonna go and try and do most of this. I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But in all honesty, I think it looks nice. Now, thankfully I was able to essentially make those blend. But, like, I'd have to essentially get rid of a stair. I can't even have done this, so I'm perfectly fine with having a cobblestone strip in my house. It's like, I personally don't mind because, guys, all honesty, from down here, it looks like a slab. It just looks like some stone, which I'll say now isn't a bad thing. Oh, I underestimated how much annoying this was going to be, didn't I? Oh, I said underestimated it. I underestimated it. I had to go the painful route. Actually, saying that, the cobblestone generator, debatable. It would have been slower. Also, guys, this place is, for the most part, decently lit up. Um, I might try and see if I can put some lanterns in each corner. But, to be fair, I'm saying no. How the hell did... There you fell. I'm saying no. Not bad. Considering the fact that, for the most part, it was resources I got from here. But yeah, considering there was just not a stack of slabs that weren't from here. But like, guys, I'm happy with how this place is now turned out. Like, it needed something. Uh, it's gonna bug me. And yes, guys, if anyone does ask, yes, I'm one of the type of people who willingly fill a hole in that you know no one's ever gonna see. Just because it'll bug me. The one benefit, it gets rid of a tiny bit of dirt. That was a decent couple stacks. Now guys, in an ideal world, and technically speaking, it's possible, I could just remove all of this and have it as an open. But part of me kind of likes the fact of, like, if we wanted to say play hide and seek, it's not the smartest choice in the world, but like, like you could look from both ways, and like if someone's coming down that way, like you could sprint that way. If someone's coming down that way, you can sprint this way. But you'd be kind of fucked if someone was coming from both. Oh, hold on, hold on. It also kind of gives me another way up here. It would, which would be annoying. That's better. It was done wrong. But like I said, guys, overall, I'm happy with this place. And I do need to end this recording at some point because it's getting late and I still have one more thing to record. And guys, that thing is the Christmas video. Basically, at the time of recording this, I was like, it's going to take me 10 minutes to record. It's a literal quick Christmas video. And I may as well do it while I'm on Minecraft, instead of needing to go out my way to do it. But, yeah, do I kind of wish I put glass in there? Kind of, but it'd be very much pointless. I'd have to be wanting to get rid of all this, and quite frankly, I don't want to, because I think kind of like the fact that I can just come up here and be like, oh, I need some crops. Plus, I kind of like how it blends in. Plus, I've always been like that one type of person who can change something to make it look nicer. Like, guys, literal quest, my house, Wolfenstein's house. I blended them, and then turned them into like 3 different buildings. An additional doghouse, storage, and a train yard. But guys, in between episodes, I will move everything from the storage boxes. I'll set all the storage boxes now, and I'll show you next episode. In between episodes, I do need to get some iron. But that will be done in between episodes. The next episode will be out. The next episode will be in the new year. This is the final Craftymon episode of the year. Hope you do enjoy it. Sorry it was so simple, but stuff that needed to be done. Next episode, we're probably going to work on making an enchantment room. And then probably a brewing station too. I'll try and dig both areas out in between episodes, no promises. Nether portal will probably be down one of those corridors, and I don't know what the other room will be. But yes, so hope you enjoyed, guys, and this is Digress signing off. Bye!